Hey guys, how's it going? So, today I am going to do a first impression let's play review of a game called IDUN Frontier Survivor, is it? Let me just double check on Steam. Frontline Survival. It doesn't actually state inside the game what the the full game's name is. It just shows IDUN, but the full game's name is actually IDUN Frontline Survival. I don't know why they don't put the full name in the game, but anyway. We're gonna be checking out the game today, and it's a $15 game that recently released, and it is like a tower defense type game. I actually really like tower defense games. I grew up playing a lot of tower defense games, especially in Warcraft 3. There were a lot of custom tower defense games, and obviously Bloons TD and all of those types of games. So I really like tower defense games. So today we are gonna check this game out and see if it can be worth $15 at all. So, as always with all of my first impression let's play reviews, I'm gonna be playing the game for like an hour or more until I am satisfied that I can give you my opinion on the game and tell you whether or not, in my opinion, the game is worth $15. If you are in a hurry and you don't want to watch the full 1 hour or more of the video today, then you can simply skip to the last 10 minutes or so of the video. I will put a timestamp in the description below, and you can simply skip to that timestamp if you only want to hear my quick, concise, final opinion on the game and whether or not I can recommend the game. But if you're not in such a hurry, if you have an attention span longer than a goldfish, then you can just stay tuned. I will be playing through the game today. I will be giving you my running commentary, telling you what I think is good and bad about the game as I play through the game. Also, my videos do contain swearing, some more than others, especially if the game is bad. I tend to swear, so you probably, if you don't like that kind of thing, you probably shouldn't watch the video, and you probably should unsubscribe, because I do swear every now and then. So let's look at the options. I had a tiny little look at the options, just basically to set my my resolution at what I want it to be, since I always game and record at 2K resolution. So one thing that's pretty interesting is that it has all of the regular refresh rates that you would expect, 60 and all of those kinds of things. But look at this, like 59.94005994000599. So I guess if you want to be extremely specific with your frame rate, the game allows that, even though I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be like that. I'm pretty sure that it is a glitch or something. But anyway, as long as the game allows you to select the quote-unquote standard frame rates, like 60, 50, whatever, then that's totally fine. So the game actually doesn't allow you to select your frame rate per se. The hertz is not actually the same as frame rate. It's different. So let me have a look over here. Can you select the frame rate? Okay, over here. So yeah. So the game allows you to select the hertz, and then it also allows you to select the frame rate, because I've seen some games that do this kind of thing, where it binds the refresh rate together with the screen resolution. Then a lot of times they won't allow you to select the frame rate because the refresh rate and the frame rate is not at all the same thing. You can set your refresh rate to 30 hertz, and then you can run the game at 120 FPS because those two are not the same at all. So at least this game allows you to select your hertz, your refresh rate, and then also set your frame rate. So that's good. That's just something that I wanted to check. The game also allows you to scale the resolution in addition to selecting your screen resolution. That's very good. I've seen a lot of quote unquote AAA games that cost $60 or $70 that don't even allow you to do that. So the fact that this $15 game allows you to select your resolution, customize your refresh rate, change your frame rate, and change your resolution scale, that is all very, very good. So far, this game is at least better than a handful of terrible AAA $60 to $70 games, like from Ubisoft. Even Ubisoft, which is like $1 billion company, in their games, you don't get this amount of customization or options. So, yeah, very, very good so far from this developer. But yeah, I think otherwise than that, there's not really anything that I would want to double check. If the fact that the game has this won't really get praise from me. I wouldn't really praise a game for having these, but I absolutely will shit on a game if the game doesn't allow you to change your resolution along with the frame rate and the render scale, because like I say, even some Ubisoft games and Electronic Art games don't allow you to change the resolution or scale the resolution. So I won't praise this game for doing that, but I absolutely would have shit on the game if the game didn't allow you to do that. So that's pretty much that, I think. I don't see anything else really. Let's bring the ambience all the way down. We can raise this a little bit. The music sounds pretty good. We can raise the music a little bit. The music sounds very good. I hope the game doesn't have copyrighted audio. Okay, so with that being said, I think we can pretty much jump into the game.
Security Officer Ham, this is Orbit Command. Come in, Security Officer Ham. Do you read me? Dad, wake up!
Huh? I wasn't asleep. I was, performing a system update. What's wrong?
The motion sensors are going crazy up here. Something's coming your way. Fast.
It might be scrappers. Let's get the flamer and set up a perimeter.
Okay, let me just turn up the audio a little bit. There we go. Drag. Okay, so to move the camera, and then you can also drag like this with the left click. Okay, well that's faster.
Solid and move the flamer over there.
If you hadn't been sleeping, we might have been better prepared.
Hey, sleeping is one of my great talents. I can do it with my eyes closed.
Can we please try to keep this channel dad joke free?
Sure, sweetheart, but you won't want to miss this. Get yourself a good view. Why is the ground shaking? What the?
It's vermin! Hundreds! I've never seen so many!
Why are they attacking? Where's my shotgun? I need to protect TD.
The drill? Leave the stupid Epley and get out of there!
Do you know how much the Epley is worth? You want me to die old and poor?
It's better than dying old and in about 1 minute.
Selection mode. Um, so what's the difference between these actually? So with that one you create a circle around the character. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, I don't really like that. I prefer traditional, to be honest. Yeah, let's go for traditional.
Here they come again.
Oh, but now the dragging doesn't work. The camera dragging doesn't work now.
Why aren't they running away?
I wish I could tell you. I'm scratching my head too.
I've evac'd the deep drill. You better get out now before any more arrive.
Copy that. Tell Z we need a meeting. I'm gonna request a bigger gun.
Sure, she was here just a minute ago.
This is a very good tutorial system. Like, look at that. Like, so many games have the issue where if you move preemptively, if you don't follow the tutorial 100%, or if you are a little bit in front of the tutorial, then like it will not be able to adjust. It will still show you like move over here, select your character over here, and this game literally adjusts as you play the game. So my hero could be way the fuck over there, and it still shows you exactly where to go, what to select, all of that. That's very good. You don't see a lot of games doing that. I've said this before. The best tutorial experience that I've ever seen in a game is High Rise Cities. High Rise Cities is a game which I reviewed probably 2 years ago or so. It's a city builder similar to City Skylines, but it's actually better than City Skylines in my opinion. And High Rise Cities has the best tutorial that I've ever had in any game, and it's very similar to this. It's like adjustable, like literally the tutorial adjusts to the player playing the game. So even if the player ignores the tutorial or skips a step in the tutorial or anything like that, the tutorial adjusts. So this is very good. This is a very good sign that the developers have actually put some effort into the tutorial for the game. That's very good. If you've watched my previous reviews, you will know I shit on a game if a game has a very bad tutorial or is missing a tutorial. So tutorial is very, very important.
And they just attacked out of nowhere? Did you provoke them?
Oh yeah, I made a joke about their grandmother and it really hurt their little feelings.
We've been on this contract for 16 years. The vermin have never attacked like that.
Maybe they just had enough of us mining their planet.
Well, they better get used to it. The Executoriat needs Epley, and I need a nice condo with a sea view on Azurius. I'll bet it was just a fluke anyway. The vermin—
Hey guys, we got a message from Rain. He's planet-side with the Falcon, and there's vermin everywhere.
Still want to take that bet, Z?
Don't get smart with me. Get down there and rescue him. That's an order. Good work. Head over to the space station. There is work to do. Welcome to our humble home. What it lacks and everything it makes up for with nothing.
Blah blah blah. Here you can upgrade your equipment and prepare for the next mission. Upgrades are critical for your success, don't forget it. Upgrades cost resources which are gained from missions in addition to space station rooms. To move a room, click and hold, then drag it to the desired location. Using this method to stow rooms or cancel construction. Okay, I don't know why you would want to move a
Let's
room.
use those power cells to power up the living quarters. Now give Ham what he wants. I never ask why, and neither should you. Great. Now we're ready for the next mission. But have a look before you leave. This is where you can upgrade the crew. The other mining stations are all shutting down. The vermin are attacking all across IDUN. Any word from Rain? Why doesn't he take the Falcon into orbit?
We've lost radio contact. His last message was just incoherent swearing about too much junk.
He is useless. He has probably overloaded the generator again.
Roro, you suit up. Get down there and fix it.
Is that really necessary? It could get pretty scary down there.
Don't worry. If you get scared, I'll look after you. Let's go.
What kind of a name is Roro? Like, that's very weird.
About time you arrived. Help me unload all this junk.
That's military-grade junk, I might add.
Don't care. Never cared. Stop hoarding junk on the Falcon, Ham.
Stop your bickering. I'll unload while you keep an eye out. First piece of junk coming up. What is it?
It's a minigun turret. Perfect for fast-moving targets.
Does it work? Like, now?
Yes. Why?
Because the vermin are coming.
Whoa! That thing is fast.
Help me move it over to the east. It looks like there's more coming.
It looks like we've got a shotgun turret too.
Excellent. Nothing works better in narrow passage.
Look alive down there. 2 waves of vermin heading in from the north.
Look, guys, there was also a sniper turret in here.
That range and high caliber will come in handy.
Guys, just a heads up. A giant acid-vomiting monster is heading right for us.
It's a dozer! Those things can't be stopped. Fall back!
The generator's nearly fixed.
Please don't rush yourself. I wouldn't want you to break a sweat.
Done. Generator's fixed. Let's get out of here.
Nice work, Roro. Just in the nick of time.
Yeah, thanks. Just tired from always cleaning up after your dad.
Yeah, so I'm guessing we're not going to be able to kill
Watch
that
it.
thing
Those
as
turrets
well.
are expensive.
Okay, apparently there is maybe a thing to kill him, but holy hell, I think we must come back here later when our dudes are a little bit more upgraded.
Nice work getting the Falcon back. We're going to need it when we go back planet side.
Go back? Hasn't everyone pulled out since the vermin attacked?
I just got a hail from an incoming ship. The Executoriate is sending an operative.
What? They think we need babysitting?
I mean, maybe some of us.
They're worried about the situation planet side. They want their own eyes here. Epley production is too important. My hands are tied, Ham. She's coming into North 27 landing dock. We need to go get her before the vermin do.
Where am I supposed to park the Falcon? Just jam those power cells in there. Now let's fix the sky gun. Wow, I can't wait to try it out. There's much more we can do in here. Just look at all this stuff. Explosive stuff.
This was the last landing dock on IDUN.
What do you mean, was?
Well, the operative crashed into it. We need to get her before the vermin do. And there's something you should know. She's a bleacher.
A bleacher? Oh my god, I heard they can brainwash you. And that they live forever and—
Carry out the bidding of the Executoriate without mercy.
Ham, you will treat our guest with respect, right?
Don't I always?
You once tried to throw Rain out the airlock? Because he beat you at checkers.
Well, he cheated.
Just be nice down there. The last thing I need is the Executoriate on our backs.
About time you showed up. Keeping a prime representative of the Executor waiting is unacceptable.
No time, miss. Roro, prep the sky gun we got incoming.
awesome! I've waited for this moment.
Your loud entrance stirred a hornet's nest, Prime Representative. Get behind me. I'll protect you.
Funny, I was just about to tell you the same thing.
Might I recommend using proximity mines? If the vermin come into contact, they'll—
Stop embarrassing me in front of our new guest, C. I know how proximity mines work.
Was that all of them?
No, that was just a fraction. More are coming from the north.
I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Ham, the one-person security team out here. So what brings you to IDUN, Q? This ain't the best time for a visit.
I'm here to clean up this mess. The Executoriate needs Epley.
Did someone spill coffee on the radar circuits?
I
It's saying
really
vermin
don't
are
like
coming
this.
from all directions.
That's
Dragging.
no glitch. Roro, go and get them ASAP.
Shit.
I'm nearly there. Get ready for pickup.
But we cannot abandon this base. It's property of the Executoriate.
Trust me, in about 1 minute, they're not gonna want it. Come on.
Welcome on board, Prime Rep. There's a seat free at the back, if Dad moves his lunchbox.
What is in there? That smell.
Beef and sauerkraut. Don't knock it till you try it.
We are happy to have such a guest on our station, Prime Representative. Whatever you need shall be provided.
I have been sent by the Prime Executor herself to oversee the restoration of Epley production.
You see, there's a slight snag. The rampaging hordes of vermin, maybe you noticed them.
That is not an obstacle. I lost many things in the crash, but I still got these weapon schematics. With these, you should be able to manufacture weaponry. We will then retake IDUN.
But that's a suicide mission. The vermin are everywhere.
I am aware. We must return to the planet to discover what is causing the disturbance.
Prime Representative, in my opinion.
Thank you. When I need your opinion, I will ask for it. We will begin in the Betz Crater mining zone. It is time to retake this planet.
That was fun. Maybe too fun. Better not tell Dad. He would just try to protect me, like he always does.
Hey, kid, could you help me over at the station? Q brought with her some pretty cool blueprints for the factory. Great, we can unlock the minigun turret. And that is not all. There is a lot more turrets here we can soon start producing. Well, no time for that now. Commander is calling.
We're in position over the crater.
Load the Falcon. The vermin will be held back until we reach our Epley quota for the Executoriate.
Glory to the Prime Executor and all that.
If we are successful, we may receive a reward.
Wow, a suicide mission and a reward?
I am equipped with sensors capable of detecting an ant crawling on a leaf 200 meters away. I can detect sarcasm, Officer Ham.
Okay, so now we can actually select the difficulty if you want to. I think we'll stick with medium for now.
Great, you're here. We need to load the Falcon before the mission. Make sure you bring the sky gun. Now when that is done, let us have a look at what we can build. If we're out of gear, we can build more here.
So why do I need to build them again? Can I only build them once? Like, are they reusable basically? Because why wouldn't I build both of them? Oh shit, okay, so you can build them, you can build two of them. How the hell does that even work?
We're in position over the crater.
Like, look at that, there's two of them now. How does that work?
We're in position.
Okay, I can't remove them now. Can I remove these ones? No. Okay, well, I don't know why the game allows you to craft the heroes more than once. That's weird. I don't understand that.
What a landing! We're trying to set up a drill, not teach the ground a lesson, Ro-Ro.
Shut up, Rain. I'm still practicing.
That looks like an Epley deposit under that rock.
You're the boss. Let's drop a turret and destroy that rock. You were right, it was a deposit. We should place a drill here. So, is finding Epley sources one of the Bleacher secret skills?
Yes, it's the ancient hidden art of using your eyes. You should try it. We got vermin incoming.
Check out that meteor that just landed.
All turrets gain increased fire damage. 3 miniguns. 2 times fire rate. So are these permanent? Are they permanent upgrades or what?
That's no meteor. It's a gift, all the way from the Executoriate. Open it and see. A wise choice. You'll receive more, as long as you continue mining the Epley and eliminating the vermin.
Ah, there's always a catch.
You'll get nothing if the vermin get the deep drill. Quick, defend.
Okay, you can also pause the game, which they haven't even told us yet. Okay, but you can't interact with anything while the game is paused. But you can at least think, you know, what your next move will be. I don't know where my main hero is, the guy with the shotgun. He did show that he would be on this mission, but he's not on this mission. So I don't quite understand. Oh shit.
Vermin so aggressive these days? What changed?
I have no idea. They used to be so docile.
Okay, now I can get him. I wonder if 2 turrets will be better than these. Yeah, let's go for the 2 turrets, I think. Sure.
They're getting too close to the deep drill. Prepare the launcher. I am going down.
Is barging in where you're not wanted one of the other Bleacher's secret skills?
Are you afraid I'm going to show you how this is done? I have been training almost every day since I received the embrace.
That training will come in handy. I have only heard rumors about the embrace.
Tell me, old man. What are these rumors you have heard?
Mostly just dumb stuff passed from soldier to soldier. But I have heard that you pump yourself so full with Epley that your skin turns white.
It is not that simple. Receiving the embrace was the single most important day in my life. It was the day I died and was reborn again.
Does receiving the embrace makes you unable to have kids? And is it true that you are more machine than human?
Enough. I'm not here to educate you.
Well, I could have survived longer. On the hard difficulty, it said survive 6 minutes. I definitely think I would have been able to
Good
do
work.
that.
We hit our quota for the execs. They're going to be happy with us.
Did anyone else see those red vermin? I've not seen them before.
Maybe they were normal vermin and just really embarrassed about something.
Ugh, good one, Dad.
Extra rations for us tonight. We're now the only FLE producer still in business on IDUN.
I'm not so sure. We're picking up a nav reading north of the Toral range.
That can't be right. There aren't any mining stations there.
That's not a nav reading. That's a distress signal. Someone's stuck down there.
What? How is that possible? We need to get there now.
I never thought I would return. Yet here I stand back on IDUN, where the weight of past failures shapes the very ground beneath me. These poor fools. If they only knew the danger they are in.
So can I do anything here? I have 50 of this carbon steel. Can't do anything there. I can do something here. Shotgun turret, cannon turret, aim speed. Can't do anything there. So I can upgrade, or I can get 2 new turrets. Okay, so I guess we can now basically do what we want to do. Refinery health, excavator health. It doesn't show the stats of the building that you're trying to unlock. So what I would have liked it is if it showed you like the stats, you know, like on this one. Yeah, it doesn't even show the stats on this one. Like it doesn't show the range, the damage, the fire rate, the turn rate, because clearly the aim speed or the turn rate is something that you can also improve. So it really sucks that you have to unlock something before being able to see what the stats are. I don't like that at all. But anyway, maybe walls will be very good. Let's go for walls. And then you can now basically select where you want to go. So there's a mission over there. There's a mission over there. There's a mission over there. Another one there. Since this one is so close, I guess we can go over there. What's all of these? Like 1, 1, 1, and then this one is 3. Is that the difficulty? I'm assuming that's the difficulties, because I didn't have difficulties on these beginning ones. Okay, so let's go to this one over here, I guess. Challenge 3.9, 3.2, 2.9. Survive for 4 minutes. Mine 60%. Survive for 4 minutes. Rewards 200. The rewards on this one seem way better. It's the most challenging one, but I think, well, I guess we have to do all of them in any way eventually, probably. So let's do this one and then this one. So you don't even get anything extra on the harder difficulty. What the fuck? And there's no difficulty past hard. It's just easy, medium, hard. That's stupid. Why wouldn't they even give you anything new? Oh, your nano alloy goes up a little bit. It's basically 50% more nano alloy. I guess that's fine. I don't know. Let's try this one, I guess. The previous one I would have been able to do 6 minutes. So let's do this one with 5 minutes, I guess. Let's give it a go. So on that previous one, I crafted 2 of these. I crafted 2 reins. Now I only have 1 rein. So they are consumable, which is very strange. It honestly is very, very strange that they are consumable. Are these ones consumable as well? Because that would really suck. I don't like the fact that they're seemingly consumable. So if I build over there, I'm not sure I will be able to defend all of them. Because I'm already struggling to defend over here. Okay, the shotgun turret definitely seems better. But it's only 1 shotgun turret. I'm just gonna stay here for right now. Three minigun turrets. That's very good. That's a very good upgrade, but 3 minigun turrets is very, very good. So if you can just hold these 2 and then eventually you can expand over there.
halfway there. That's not half bad.
Three shotgun turrets will be very good.
The deep drill is almost full.
Okay, so we managed to do that one on hard difficulty. It wasn't insanely difficult. What's that? Fall. Energy cycle is time progression gained only from completing uncharted missions. Produces moon brew or turkey jerky. Okay. Wow, it increases the fire rate from 10 to 10.5. That is only 5% increase. That's very, very little. Like over here, it increases it from 25 to 27. That's, how much is that? 10%? It's almost a 10% increase, so that's a little bit better. But holy crap, yeah, 5% increase on an upgrade is very pathetic. So we did this one, and now we can obviously do those that are around that one. Okay, so that's how the system works. So we can do this one now. I guess. I don't see a reason why we shouldn't attempt this one.
It looks like the distress signal is coming from that ridge.
Look, it's a bomber. They're on the mountainside. It must have crashed.
What is an exec bomber doing over this way?
Wait, I see something by the wreckage. Is that a person?
The vermin will get him in no time. Get down there and save him.
This one doesn't have a difficulty measure like the previous ones did. So we just add these ones that we have infinite. Why can't we? Okay, why can't we add? Oh, included ham. Okay, so ham is already included. And then we could add one of these if we really wanted to, but let's attempt the mission without it. Since they are consumable.
Clay, you have had some pretty dumb ideas. This gotta be the worst one yet. Thank God you're here. I've been holding them off, but there's just so many.
Don't worry. We'll get you out of here.
Not if you don't stop talking. More vermin incoming.
Nothing we can't handle.
The vermin are causing some damage, just so you know.
Roro, could you fly down here and pick us up before more arrive?
What? We're not taking the bomber?
It's too damaged. We'll have to leave it.
No way. I bet I can get that thing running in no time. I'm going down.
All right, you win this time. Consider it an early birthday present.
Wow, 70% increase.
Yikes. This bomber is ancient. It must be over 50 years old.
That's not old, that's just mature and distinguished.
We are flying through these orbs because we've got 70% faster mining and then 200% more lucrative money from the mining. So we are destroying these orbs. Do I want her or do I want 2 turrets? I think I want her. She's a very good tank, actually.
Quite the spot you found yourself in, kid. How did you even end up on IDUN?
It's a long story, maybe better told when we are not about to get eaten.
I wonder if you select the euro. I don't think you get the euro, like you get one stack of the euro, because clearly we've now seen the euros are consumable. So do I get to keep the euros that I have here or not? Like, do they go back to my ship? Because I don't think they do. Now they're drilling, like holy crap, now I'm getting money.
So, who exactly are you people again?
We're Epley miners. We work for the Executoriat too. You're in safe hands.
Are you sure, old man? There's a lot of vermin up here.
Old man, what is with everyone today?
Like, are there any enemies gonna come over here again or not? Okay, here we go. And now we're not getting hardly any money anymore because all of our mines have finished mining.
More enemies approaching.
Didn't I tell you I would fix it? Look at that beauty.
I know you would. Now, let's get out of here.
Wow, they're like balloons.
Brace yourself, guys. Here comes another wave.
Wow, is this an exec lander? I've
See,
never
I
been
can't even
inside one
pick her
before.
up.
This is nothing. Wait until you see the Falcon.
Thank you for getting me out of there. I thought I was done for. The name's Clay, by the way.
Yeah, IDUN isn't exactly the most welcoming of places these days. What brings you here?
I was patrolling, you know, for the Executoriat.
You're a pilot. That is so cool. You must get to travel everywhere. I'm so jealous.
Please present your registration documents. Your Executoriat ID, please.
Sure. Oh, shoot, they're in my other jacket. Anyways, Do you people know what's causing the vermin to attack?
We think there's a new species causing havoc. Did you see the red ones?
See them? I landed next to one of their nests. That's how my ship got damaged.
They have a nest? Excellent. We should go and destroy it. Fix this once and for all.
Can you provide coordinates? Or are they in your other jacket too?
Oh, I'll be happy to show you. It's the least I can do.
So, like, yeah, you can't bring stuff back like heroes because, like, if you select the hero, like that woman, the melee, the purple melee woman that I selected, you can't bring her back, and she actually costs a lot to craft, you know. But then you can't bring her back, even if you got her during the mission, and she's still alive. You can't bring anything back. So that really sucks, in my opinion. So what's this? So this makes 10 per day. This one makes 10 of those per day. So we're just gonna stick with this one, I think, for now. I didn't get any more resources during that previous mission.
It looks like the distress signal is coming from that ridge.
Look, it's a bomber. They're on the mountainside. It must have crashed.
What is an exec bomber doing over this way?
Wait, I see something by the wreckage. Is that a person?
The vermin will get him in no—
Yeah, but we already did this one. Didn't I do this one on hard? I can't remember if I did it
It
on
looks like
hard.
the distress signal.
Evidently, I did not do it on hard. But okay, now our next quest is to go over there, I guess. So, like, the planet has a bunch of different quests on it. Apparently, you can also move around like this. I wonder if you can go to other planets eventually, because you can move around. You can zoom in and zoom out, kind of, not exactly. You can zoom in and out a little bit. I'm assuming you're going to be able to go to other planets, maybe, even though this is a lot of missions. Like, if you look, if every piece, if every block or hexagon is a mission, and every mission takes you 5 minutes, then, I mean, there's hours and hours here, you know? Like 12 blocks is an hour. And this place probably has like 300 or 400 blocks. So that's a lot of hours that you're gonna spend on this planet alone. And then, yeah, like I say, if you are able to go to another planet, that would just increase the amount of stuff by an insane amount, you know. And then if we look at the research and that kind of stuff, they already show you the late game stuff, so they show you everything in the game. So there's minigun, turret, shotgun turret, cannon turret, sniper turret, howitzer, rocket artillery, and ray gun. And then there's IDUN station, which you can add extra floors with power cells. Currently we only have 2 floors. Then you can upgrade the deep drill, flamer turret, blade turret, pump, soldier printer. I don't know what that is. Uses liquid to produce soldiers, okay. And then there's the different heroes, which is Ham, Ryan, Mech, which we don't have access to yet. Refinery. Excavator, which is something that can move around. Falcon, Sky Gun, Q, Clay, Tank, and then stuff that you can use, like cooldowns that you can use. Bomber, meteor missile, proximity mine, heal bomb, and elite drop pod. There's elite drop pod. Wasn't there elite drop pod over here as well? No, apparently not. But okay, so that's all of the stuff in the game with regards to research, and then you can obviously get different buildings over here. Currently we only have 2 floors, 2 floors, but you can put in more floors later, and I'm assuming the different buildings will allow you to do other stuff. So this is the one where you can upgrade your droppables, all of the droppables you can upgrade here. This is where you can upgrade all of your turrets and the walls and stuff like that, all of your buildings. This is where you can upgrade your heroes. So those are all of the heroes that you will be able to get. And then that just produces resources. So, like I already said, I really don't like the fact that heroes are consumables. Like, only Ham is not a consumable. All of the other guys are consumables. And that really, really sucks. So when you go into a mission, like this one for instance, and then when you beat this mission, you're gonna get 1 rain. And then if you use that 1 rain, the rain is gone. So like you go over here to build, like I have 2 rains currently, 2 stacks of rains. So you can choose to use the default hero, and you have infinite of the default hero. Essentially, the default hero is immortal, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. In the lore of the game, none of the other heroes are immortal, which is stupid. So you can add 1 rain, or you can go without rain if you want to. Or you can add that one. I'm assuming you can upgrade so that you have more heroes that you can take at any one time, but once again, these heroes are consumable. These are also consumable. Like the howitzer, you consume this howitzer. You get 1 howitzer that you can put down, and that howitzer is gone. It's completely consumed after the mission is complete. Even if you beat the mission, and even if the howitzer doesn't get destroyed, or even if you take a hero and the hero doesn't die, it is still consumed. Everything, all of this is consumables, and then these ones are infinite, basically. So all of these are infinite. So I don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't like the fact that there are consumables such as heroes and buildings in the game. In a traditional tower defense game, by the way, where's the music? Why is the music not playing? The music is supposed to play. The music in the game is actually good. In fact, the music in the game is like very good. It's really the only thing that I actually like about the game is the music. The music so far has been very, very good. This one is a little bit slow. Yeah, let's try that one. So, like in a normal tower defense game, once you've unlocked the tower, you can use the tower repeatedly. In this game, that isn't the case. In this game, all towers are consumed. Even the heroes are consumed, except the base one, obviously. So I just don't like that. Like, it's not good. If you think about any tower defense game like Bloons TD or Prime World Defenders, which, by the way, Prime World Defenders is the best tower defense game ever, in my opinion. I've said this before when reviewing other tower defense games. In my opinion, Prime World Defenders 1, not Prime World Defenders 2, because Prime World Defenders 2 is absolute dog shit, but Prime World Defenders 1 is the best tower defense game ever, in my opinion. And in a game like that, or in a game like Bloons TD or Sanctum. Sanctum is another very, very good tower defense game. In those games, once you've unlocked the tower, you can use that tower repeatedly. And it's just very, very strange that in this game, towers and the power-ups like this, and even the heroes are consumable. That really sucks. And what sucks even more, like they're putting sucking on top of sucking, is the fact that not only are they consumable, even if you keep them alive, even if you take the howitzer and you take rain into a map and they don't die, they are still consumed, which doesn't make sense. Like I wouldn't have had such a massive issue with the fact that they are consumable if you were able to use them in a mission, and then if they survived, like if they didn't die, then you get them again because they didn't die. I mean, it just makes sense that if you use something and it wasn't destroyed, then after the mission you should be able to get it back again. And yet the game doesn't allow you to do that. That really sucks. Like, that is shittiness on top of shittiness. I could deal with the fact that they are consumable, but if they die, then you lose them. But you lose them even if they don't die, which is really, really shitty. Honestly, that is the biggest issue that I have with the game. I don't traditionally like this type of gameplay where you go into a mission and then a next mission and then a next mission and the next mission, because your progress is constantly reset, and I don't like having my progress constantly reset in a game. I much prefer it if the game is progressive. So I actually played another game. I have to look at what the name is. Give me a second. I want to find the name of that game quickly. So this is the game that I was talking about. I recently played this game, and this game is exactly what I like in a tower defense game. It's progressive. Like, as you can see here, you start on a map which isn't very big, and then you can build the map out. You can build the map bigger. You can literally spend 2 hours to 3 hours on a single map, and you just increase the map more and more and more and more. That is what I really like in a tower defense game. And then obviously other very, very good tower defense games are like They Are Billions. Obviously, They Are Billions is a bloody fantastic tower defense game, which has a little bit more of a city builder type spice onto the game, but it is still a tower defense game at the end of the day. It's like a real-time strategy game mixed with a tower defense game. Actually, IDUN is also like that. IDUN also has a little bit of real-time strategy thrown in there with the heroes that you can move and all of those kinds of stuff. So and the mines, the little mine things that you drop that you have to defend. So it's not a 100% tower defense game like this game is. For instance, this game is 100% tower defense, but There Are Billions is like a tower defense with a little bit of, well, quite a lot of real-time strategy thrown in there. But it's a bloody fantastic game. You can see that I have spent 260 hours playing the game. It's a very, very good game, a very good example of a tower defense game mixed with a little bit of real-time strategy. And then another game that is like that, that is very, very good. Actually, I need to do a review of this game again, because the game recently released out of early access, and I reviewed the game over 3 years ago. So I reviewed the game when the game was still in early access. So now that the game is out of early access, I definitely need to have a look at the game again and give it a good review based on the final product. You know, fully review the game based on the final product. So this is another very good tower defense game, but it is very much like They Are Billions. They Are Billions has a lot of city management and real-time strategy, and this game as well. But I did say in my review over here that I like this game more than They Are Billions. I actually said that in my review. So I like this game more than They Are Billions. They Are Billions is absolutely fantastic, to the point where I was able to spend 270 hours of my life playing the game, but this game is better in my opinion. So this is another very good tower defense type game where, for the most part, even though it does have missions, but for the most part, you spend many hours on a single map. So even though your progress is reset when you're done with a mission, at least it's not constantly reset as it is in IDUN. You know, in IDUN, each of these different missions take like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and then you move on to the next one. You don't keep any of the upgrades that you got from the previous missions. You don't keep any of the turrets. You don't keep anything that you had on the previous missions. Even if your turrets survived, even if your heroes survived, you don't keep any of the previous progress. So I don't like that at all. And then this is Prime World Defenders, which I spoke about, which in my opinion is the best tower defense game ever made. It is a game where there's a lot of resetting. You move from one map to another map every 20 minutes or so. So it's a wave system. And once you're done with the waves, you move on to the next map. But just overall, the upgrading system for the towers is absolutely fantastic. The variance of the towers, it's absolutely fantastic. You can upgrade your towers, which is something that you don't see in many other tower defense games. There's a map that you move through. It's just a really, really fantastic tower defense game overall. But like I said, well, this game is very old. It's already 12 years old. Like I said, Prime World Defenders 1 is fantastic. Prime World Defenders 2 is absolute dog shit. I wouldn't play that stuff if I was paid to play it. So, yeah, these games are some very good examples of tower defense games where your progress isn't constantly reset. And that is something that I like about tower defense games and games in general. I do not like having my progress constantly reset. And unfortunately, this is one of those games where your progress is constantly reset. And yeah, like the developers could have minimized a little bit of that resetting by allowing you to keep the heroes and the towers that you take into a match if they survived. At least the resetting wouldn't have been so brutal. But here, you're basically punished for taking heroes or turrets into battle, because you have to pay to create them. So you have to pay to create a shotgun turret, or you have to pay to create any of these heroes. And then if you take them into the game, into the match, you lose them. So you're constantly having to create new heroes and turrets, and you're constantly losing them. So honestly, that is the biggest drawback of the game, in my opinion. I can live with the resetting, but the resetting combined with the constant loss of resources and heroes and turrets, that is something that I can't abide by, honestly. I don't have an issue with the graphics. The graphics is basic. The storytelling is like a still image, a 2.5D animation. I don't have a huge issue with that. It's a little bit lazy. Like it's not very high quality, to be honest. Like this.
It looks like the distress
You know,
signal is coming
this
from that
is
ridge.
this is
Look,
relatively
it's a
low
bomber.
effort and
They're on
low
the mountainside.
quality.
It must have
But
crashed.
I don't have
What
a
is an
huge issue
exact-
with it. I understand that many indie developers can't have nice, high quality 3D animation. So I don't have a huge issue with the 2D animation type thing that they have going. The voice acting is not fantastic, but it's acceptable. For $15, I don't really expect much better voice acting or much better animations in the game. But at the end of the day, like, I would much rather buy any of the other 4 games that I mentioned than spending $15 on this game. The music is good. I do like the music. But honestly, that is the only thing that I like about the game. I just cannot bring myself to play a game like this where you're constantly fighting against the losses of your turrets and your heroes. Despite playing very well, despite keeping your turrets alive, despite keeping your heroes alive, you just constantly lose turrets and heroes. And I just don't like that. I don't like that type of gameplay. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to recommend the game. I would much rather recommend any of the other games that I suggested, or Sanctum 1, Sanctum 2 is also a very good series of tower defense games. Even though it's much different from this, it's still a very good tower defense game. So yeah, honestly, that's all I have to say about the game. Unfortunately, the game is just fundamentally not something that I enjoy, not something that I would want to play over any of the other games that I've mentioned. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much my opinion of the game. Thanks to the developers for sending me a key for the game. I do appreciate it. In the instances where a developer doesn't send me a key for a game, I rely on you guys and your donations on patreon.com/LFP to keep my game library filled up with the latest games so that I can do the reviews for you guys. So if you want to allow and enable me to do more reviews for you guys, then your support on patreon.com/LFP is the best way to allow me to purchase more games and do more reviews for you guys. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time.